And Layton Christian announcing their starting lineup here first for them with Paula Umatoni and Faith Mesa, Hope Umatawasi, Danielle Thomas, number 20, and Tess Henry, number 22. So quite a few seniors, although they'll come off the bench with Miranda Soto, a sophomore, that is one of their leading scorers. They'll be in the dark uniform. Millard will be in the lighter uniform here. And as you watch it with the cameras, that is the score bench inside of the field house here. So it'll be left to right and right to left as we describe it to you here. I thought, I've done a game or two, and it dawned on me the other day, Dennis, that the camera was on the opposite side of the gym from me, and I kept saying to the right, to the left, and then it dawned on me, oh, for people watching on camera, it's switched around. So, not here. We're all on the same side and ready to go. So again, it's Millard in the white uniforms here for this contest. And Snow College has presented our pregame show. Three official recruits, three officials here in this state tournament. During the course of the season, he's had three all the way through. And McCall Alberto will.
No.
Isabel George will jump center. I had to turn where I can see that number there. A senior to jump center for Millard. And a tip comes down to the Millard Eagles. Set it up with Peyton Miller, the senior point guard. To the angle right, come back out top. Maria Jossi back to the right angle. On top side, Kinley Penny. Oh, she's got a nice rub to the basket, off the glass. Missed it a little short. She had a nice look, nice offensive set. And in the steal right here in the backcourt. Stepping in quickly, Maria. Makes a steal, comes out top. With it again to Penny. Off the angle left. Hits it, foul. She says, well, that layup's kind of a bummer, but I'll just put this puppy up right out here and get some action early on.
That will be big early. If they can get something going really strongly early, I think they can really blow this game out. And getting her going.
Well, you don't want to get in your own bad ruts. That's one of the reasons you don't want to come out slowly. And she hits the free throw, too, and you're up 4-0 early on here. It can kind of propel you through the rest of a state tournament. But if you come out slow out of the gate in your first game, that's why I hated those 9 o'clock games in the morning. Yeah. First day.
But there's nothing to lose here. I mean, they're finally where they want to be.
Relax.
You know, let it all go.
Yep.
Turn it loose.
Playing a zone.
Nothing to wait for.
2-on-2 zone. It's this Layton Christian team. It's perimeter passing right now by Layton Christian.
But they're smart enough. You notice they're way outside. They're not going to let the three-point shooter get going.
Got the extended zone and a turnover by Layton Christian. On the pass reception, got away from Pope Umatawasi. Down low, well, they got a break in there, right there off the glass. Bounces out. Inside shooting's not falling too well for Millard, the Lady Eagles. They're probably have to go.
Too wide open on that
I
one.
think they're going to have to come outside. Ball loose on the floor, but gathered up. And Layton Christian will set it here with Thomas. Looking for the action to the right side. Thomas is a junior. As we said, she's quite a shooter from the outside. She's way out there now.
If they let her get rolling, but they keep her out there, she won't be a factor.
Yeah, and if you have to, now they'll come down the low block. Quick collapse there. Pass, turn around on a shot off the glass, no good. And rebound, Emma Thurman.
That's good position defense. They've sank her so deep she couldn't get a shot off without hitting the bank board.
Down to the baseboard. Dump it down inside on the cut. Dump it out into the corner. Set, shoot, and rims off, no good. We've got a whistle. Foul call on the rebound. And that's going to go against Hope Umatawasi. We're going to call a Hope a lot today.
Umatawasi?
Yeah.
This is something else that Layton Christian will do. They do a lot of substitution for a lot of people.
Miranda Soto is in. Pass comes in, 8 feet away, straight away shot. Bounce, no good. Rebound tie up. Isabel George got in there. Isabel's a very experienced player. Did she start last year?
Yeah.
I thought she did, yeah. And alternating possession, they'll go to Layton Christian. 4-0, 6-minute mark first period in favor of Millard in the white uniform. Staying in that zone. You know, if Thomas got real hot at the top, Millard could just go to a 1-2-2 zone instead of the 2-1-2. Right now they're kind of denying her. Right side pass, they'll come over to the far angle, dump down inside, try to work in. Ball loose on the court, tie up there, they get it back outside. Head fake in the paint, high looper off the back iron, no good. Rebound, going to go to Layton Christian after Millard could not find the control down on the baseline. And a timeout taken here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Nothing like coming home.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home or farm ground. Signature Real Estate has buyers and sellers and a really hot market. Signature has irrigated farm ground, fenced pasture with stock water and a dairy. If you have it and want to sell it or don't have it and want to buy it, Signature Real Estate should be your next call. Call Signature at 435-743-8316 in Fillmore or 864-4700 in Delta. Hey, Signature needs more farm ground for their eager buyers.
4-0 at the 5:40 mark, first period here between Millard and Layton Christian. Larry Masco and Dennis Aldridge providing the coverage. Immediately following this one on radio and as well as on Centricom, we'll have Kanab basketball coverage in their matchup today. So with and that'll be against Wasatch Academy. That could be quite a game. Out into the angle, Layton Christian now top with it. And Miranda Soto works left, kind of gets pinned in there.
They've switched this offense. They've got the Danielle Thomas on the wing now, and there's been a time or two they've left her completely. They can't do that.
She'll come back out to the top. Soto's playing the point guard now. Soto drifts to the far side. Now they switch, and Thomas will come to the top. Soto in the right angle. They just traded places. That's their offense so far. Pass out, point and wing. And a pass comes out into that angle to the left-hand side. Now the near side, down in the corner near side, and then taken away, a steal by the Millard Lady Eagles. They'll work it up the floor on the dribble. Down to the baseline, a baseline drive, right back in the middle. Fade away, off the glass, no good. Boy, they're struggling inside with the shots. Missing again. Isabel George missed that one, and then a rebound put back. And to the free throw line will be Emma Thurman. She got fouled. They're hitting the offensive boards pretty good as well.
They are, but they're rushing the putbacks.
Yeah.
They're rushing their opportunities inside. They're in too big of a hurry.
Yeah, they're just little hops.
Need to settle that down and take advantage.
Free throw good. Puts them up 5-0 at the 4:45 mark here in the first period. Second free throw for Thurman. And that one scoops off for the rebound to Layton Christian. Looking up on the dribble, a little collision out front there.
No call either way.
Yeah, Tess Henry. And skip it over to the far side. Skip pass there could have been a little bit dangerous.
Well, I think you'll start seeing Josie start to jump this passing lane pretty soon
Yeah.
and start stealing some of these passes.
Pass out top, near side with it. And a shot down on the baseline. Skims off, no good. Long rebound, chased down across the way for Millard. And they'll set it up. I think that's advisable right now, just to stop, set. And Peyton Miller had the chance, goes inside with it. Again, a shot off the legs. Whoops, I thought that was, okay, last touch, I guess, by Millard.
I thought it was too, but
I
again,
guess Isabel didn't contest it, so I guess she knew it was off her leg.
But again, Isabel gets it down deep and then just throws it at the basket. She doesn't take any time and set that up off the glass. She just kind of throws it up there.
They come down and it's taken away. They tried to pass to the high post, and it got away from Tess Henry, the post player for Layton Christian. Come down low, get it, step inside. Fake off the glass, there you go. Isabel George, settled, shot, hit, 7-0 Millard. And then off the leg of Layton Christian. They'll pick it up and reset here offensively with Thomas at the guard spot. Soto, Mesa, there's that threesome outside. Far side to Soto. Extending a little defense there with Josie a bit. Bounce pass down low, turn around, tries to baseline drive. Cut back in and did a good job. That's a nice little move to get away from the help defense. And then at the other end, against some pressure from the Millard Eagles. Josie has the ball tipped away, and then she commits a foul. You need to give it up to your guard.
Yeah, she's trying to dribble through all of that, and she's a fine ball handler. But when you got that much coming at you and they're throwing you back and forth, pass
Somebody's
that thing
open
up the floor. Get it up the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, the game, George, and Cobry Penny, the sophomore, checks in. So a walk up here for Layton Christian. It's 7-2, 3 minutes first period. Millard on top. Far angle, top side, near side now. Back
There it
top
is.
side, there's a steal by Josie. And holds it, waits for somebody to come and help. And then there's a reach in, a lot of contact there, and nothing called except jump ball. So it will be, was Emma Thurman down on the floor to keep that. Lineup change brings in Megan Wade for Millard, and it's inbounds Millard. Layton Christian is trying to extend that defense, be a little pesky with it here, trying to change the tempo of this ball game. Far side with it is Wade. Now top side, Kinley. Set it, reaching in, comes reverses, and then turnover. They need, and let's get to that in a second. Here's a drive to the other end, layup up, no good, and the rebound. Millard, when one of the Millard girls is dribbling, the others need to be rotating and moving. They kind of start standing flat-footed, and here's a tip away. A little bit on the ugly end of things right now.
Yeah, they really are, and you're right. They're trying to dribble the ball around when they're being pestered. You know, get the ball, move the ball, quit dribbling the ball because it's giving the defense a chance to react to everything they do. Get the ball moving on passing. Start passing it.
7-2 the score, and inbounds outside, top of the key, set, shoot, rims off, no good. The rebound, Thurman, and they're going to call a walk on her after the missed shot by Kinley, Penny. So got the buzzer fixed. That buzzer kept buzzing right here. Yeah. They played through it, did a good job there. Play through. Okay, 7-2, Millard lead, 2 minutes remaining, first period. And Layton Christian, I think that timeout, Dennis, Layton Christian decided to change that dimension defensively to try to frustrate. And
they changed it. They picked their defense up, and it's throwing Millard off. And
pass far angle for Layton Christian. They still haven't shown much offense. The one drive to the baseline, they try to come inside with it, and out of bounds by Layton Christian. So inbounds for Millard against some pressure defense here. See how they handle the pressure. Long pass, now work it up front. There you go up now, you got a 2-on-1, bounce it down low. You got the layup, and that's how you break the pressure. Emma Thurman layup, and a timeout taken quickly by Layton Christian because they realize now that Millard diagnosed that. Timeout, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
We're at a minute 43 here in the first period. 9-2, Millard with the lead. And actually, Millard's on a pretty good scoring pace here. You get another 2 or 3. So for everything they've missed, shooting percentage is horrendous, but
yeah, but that's the thing is oftentimes, maybe not tonight, but you see that come back to haunt you.
Yep.
When you miss opportunities and leave that many points on the floor, you know, that comes back to haunt you oftentimes. They should be up here 10 or 15 points right now.
I'm guessing this was as much an offensive timeout by Layton Christian as a defense, and there's a steal. So the Millard Eagles work down into the far corners. They came out with a little pressure. 3-point shot. That's off with the rebound down to Millard. In. Shot 5 feet away. That's off short. Follow it again. Well, third time's the charm for Cobry Penny. She stayed with it, and she got points.
She's very active on the glass. She does a lot of things that way. Tremendous.
Work up the floor here. Thomas dumps it outside. Set. Shoot on a 3. Going to be too long. Him off and rebound inside. Ball picked up off the floor by Thurman. Get it into the hands of Penny. Penny works to the middle. Got a player open down in the corner. Tried to go up, got fouled. Trying to force it in there, but she got bailed out on the foul call.
And if this is against Thomas, that'll be her second personal foul, and it is. Second personal foul. She's yet to get going offensively, but she is the main offensive threat for them. She can't afford to go to the bench.
And a free throw good by Penny. And the substitution comes in with Miranda Soto in, and Thomas still on the floor with the 2 fouls. Second free throw good, so Thomas stays out there. The one they pulled out was Faith Mesa. And that full court pressure by Millard. Turned around, fair play on this one, they say. They work to the middle. Now, when Thomas gets it, I was going to retreat and play D, I'd say now, once she gets it. Pass comes to the right angle. They got to rotate as they work around. Oh, and ball tipped into the air, taken, up, and then slapped right back, and ball loose on the court. And it's still loose on the floor, and it's picked up. Pass made up for 4, and then get it down inside. Shot, bank shot, short, but the rebound from the baseline, that's off, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. and Millard come inbounds.
That was Cobry Penny again offensively, comes down the lane and steals that rebound and gives off to Kinley. Kinley misses the shot, but Cobry's probably got 5 rebounds already in the short time she's been in.
Pass comes in the corner, set and shoot, and that one's a little long, and the rebound pulled down by Cobry Penny. Couple of boards. Dribble left, get it out into the angle, set shot in the angle. There, that's a good one. Peyton Miller for 3 for the Millard Lady Eagles, and they go up here 16-2. 8 seconds remaining. Thomas comes up, dribbles, goes over to the left-hand side. Bobble the ball, gets it outside. Seconds running down on them. They're in the corner. They're going to have time to expire without getting off the shot. Clock awareness not there for them, and it's 16-2. Millard leading Layton Christian at the end of a quarter. Back in a minute.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources. Your Carl's Jr. in Beaver and Fillmore not only specializes in delicious charbroiled burgers, they're heavily involved in supporting local area events. The owners and management care about the community and have lent their support to the PTA Walkathon, library reading and local schools programs, the National ATV Jamboree, Swim Fest. They've raised over $11,000 in juvenile diabetes research, and they're currently raising money to support our troops in their Stars for Heroes program. Your local Carl's Jr. in Beaver and Fillmore, not just a local burger joint, a contributor to your community.
Final 7 points of the first quarter coming from Millard, and they had the first 7 points that started sandwiched in between, a bucket there for Layton Christian. So they lead at 16-2, Millard does. As we go to second quarter play, Millard in the light-colored uniforms.
Megan Wade has got to feel out of place out there. There's 2 sets of sisters and then Megan.
Yeah, Emory kind of does that sometimes too. You can almost have the 2 families could have, well, 3 families could have a reunion and play a whole game. Field the team. All lost away by Layton Christian. Unforced turnover on the pass to the far angle. Inbound for Millard. Oh, we talked about, well, that's struggling and shooting for Millard, and yet they are way ahead in this game.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of extra opportunities, and that's Cobry Penny's helping make that happen.
They go back down to the post and to the forward. Missed the shot there. From the baseline, was that Miller that took that one? I think so.
It was Riley Miller, the sophomore.
Yeah. So they'll come to the right-hand side, make a handoff there in the wing to get it out to their 3-guard set. They play a high post. Layton Christian does quite a bit against this zone, and Millard will alternate between fronting and going behind that post player there. Baseline drive, reach in on a foul by Megan Wade, grabbed a Layton Christian player on the arm on the drive to the hoop.
Just a comment on that high post you're talking about. It's almost a high 1-4 alignment. But by doing that, by bringing the posts up the line, it allows the defense out front to extend farther out beyond that 3-point line and takes away their opportunity to approach that 3-point line.
For Layton Christian, first free throw good by Autumn Mesa. This is a freshman for Layton Christian that's out there. And hit her first free throw. Second one. Bounces off and no good. 16-3 as Millard works it up. Cobry Penny taken away. Comes out. Now they get it to Kinley. Angle left. Look down to the post. Tipped away. Nice defense there by Layton Christian. I think they needed more. Reverse the ball and then open that up. Layton Christian's kind of waiting for it this time. Drive down inside. Shot off the glass. Good.
No, they're going to call offensive.
They wave it away. Okay. Yep. On the charge call.
That was a stretch, I think, but Millard benefited from it.
We can watch the replay here. It might have been. Millard was set there pretty well.
Well, she had a hip and a shoulder pass, though. She caught her with the off leg.
All right. Could have gone either way for sure. All righty. They'll walk it up here. Millard, 16-3 lead in the ball. They heard the whistle, and Layton Christian thought for sure that they were going to get a chance to go to the free throw line. Turn around. Ball blocked there. Get it back. Put it up again. A lot of action down low. And
well, they got it back there because that was 2 fouls there that weren't called. But I'll get off the officials now. I think Millard has kind of broken down their offense a little bit. They're not moving the ball as well as they were.
Well, they seem to be wanting to shoot too early in the offense here.
Yeah.
Get it outside, reset again as Kinley Penny gets tied up down low, and they're going to call a foul.
Well,
on Layton Christian.
it was,
and the referee's right on top of it. He could see things there that we had no chance.
Yeah, they were down the scrum, and Riley Miller tried to get the ball up, and as she came up with her arms to remove the ball, she got caught.
Inbounds for Millard, looking for the post. They still get it down low, and then dump it outside. Kinley Penny drives to the elbow, puts up the shot. It rims off, no good. Rebound, Layton Christian. And they'll work up. This is where you want to check this one. Pass comes down in the corner. Thomas into the middle, puts up a prayer shot, but will go to the line here to shoot two. She got penetration and then got fouled. So we're at the 6-minute mark here, second quarter.
Kinley Penny with the personal, her first.
Third team foul on Miller. There are 6 on Layton Christian, and the free throw good by Thomas. Millard yet to score in this quarter.
I think Layton Christian really, as you look at the exchanges so far, has really tried to crank up the intensity and the speed both ways.
So 3 of 4 from the free throw line for Layton Christian. Against the pressure, pass comes across midcourt. Down in the corner. Pass now outside to the guards and come to the angle near side. Open for the shot. Off the back iron. Rebound, Layton Christian. Again, early in the offense. She was open, but early offense there.
Jada Wims inside, number 30 for Layton Christian, has really taken over the paint, both ends.
Yeah, she has. One shot and then rebound Layton Christian right now. She's playing that high post set right now for Layton Christian. And in a step and then come back out top. Pass comes to the angle left and work it out top again. Thomas. Skip pass comes near side. Mesa. Thomas dribbles in, tries to step through. And the rebound taken down by Millard. Get into the hands of Penny. Kinley across midcourt. Comes to the left hand. Dumps it out in the corner. Riley Miller, far side. Then into the post, coming to get it. And then back out in the corner. Come elbow, left-hand side. Open for a shot. Short on the missed shot by Riley Miller. And rebound, Layton Christian. They'll cross it over. Thomas. Thomas got contact down on the far side. And it'll be an inbounds play here, I think, for Layton Christian.
Yeah, it'll be on the baseline. Riley Miller. Thomas made a directional change, and Miller didn't see the blinker going.
Back into the game comes Mariah Josie, Emma Thurman, and Isabel George. I think Millard needs a little change up of something here. They'll bring it off the bench, try to get a little different aspect here going
and
offensively.
And they've got the depth to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Inbounds for Layton Christian, and they had a good rest, those girls. Ought to be a strong fourth quarter ahead of them. Ball tipped down, back and away. Soto, out top Thomas for Layton Christian. Right side, Soto comes into the paint, ball tipped and taken. Off the steal.
Too much dribbling, they got to move the ball.
Yeah. Pass comes down low. In the corner, now back out to the elbow. Down to the baseline, shot on the way. Swish, Kinley Penny gets the first points of this quarter for the Millard Eagles at 4:22, and they're up 19-5. Switch over, Thomas up, under. Oh, that was a sweet move, man. Right, left, and then down, under, and then up.
They're still probably better off there doing that than letting her get it warmed up from the three-point line.
Penny in the angle, out top to Cobry, and then the far angle, now back out to Cobry. Near side, Kinley. Down low, off the glass, and missing another one inside. Emma Thurman. Boy, they're just having troubles with those shots in the paint.
Tremendous move, too. She threw a ball fake, got the defender off, went past her, had a layup, and then, wow.
So inbounds. Millard out to Kinley. Far side to Cobry. Kinley, the top, steps through, puts up the floater, hits it. Well, they can hit them when they're acrobatic.
Oh, she's come to play tonight.
Yes, she has. Thomas in the angle, have to give it up outside. Shot on a three-pointer set. Hit by Tess Henry for Layton Christian, their first 3 of the ball game. And they've gotten into double digits at 21-10. Far side. Moving screen, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to hold the girl off so Marie Josie could make the layup, and she put her hands back and grabbed her.
George gets the foul, her first. And Peyton Miller will come into the ball game. A little break here for Kinley. I don't think Kinley had a rest yet, had she?
Not yet.
So that's her first one here at 3:23.
Well, scoring the way she is, they didn't want to take her out very soon.
But it'll be Layton Christian down by 11. They have trailed by as much as 14 in this ball game. 3:16 remaining here in the first period at Sevier Valley Center in Ridgefield, and 2A girls basketball quarterfinal. In the corner, partially blocked, and it comes right back to Layton Christian. Thomas in the paint, skips through, goes off the glass and got it. She's a versatile player. She's very productive. Made the quick drive to the hoop, got fouled, chance to convert a three-point play here for Layton Christian.
Hand it to Thomas now. She knows she can't get the three-point shot, so she's begun to penetrate, and Millard's defense on the outside has gotten lazy, allowing her to drive the lane, and now she's, a chance for another three-point play.
10-5, Layton Christian has outscored Millard in this quarter. Free throw by Thomas is good. 8-point separation. They're going to put on the pressure here. Layton Christian does. Work it to the middle. Walking. Isabel George drug the pivot foot.
And again, Layton Christian has really cranked up the intensity, and Millard has not matched it. They've got a chance to break that, but there's too much dribbling. They've got passes. They could pass the ball up and get layups on the fast breaks, but they're too much time dribbling the basketball.
Outside with it, Layton Christian. Little extension on the defense near side by Peyton Miller. Drive down in the seam, dump it outside right into the hands of Peyton Miller, who trailed the offensive player defensively. Pass to the middle, turn around, pass to the angle, and we've got a foul call. That will be 3 on Thomas, and that's going to be a handicap there. And really pretty much incidental outside. She should have backed off. In fact, she should have tried to play a little more of a passing lane there. Once the other team gets it across midcourt, readjust your defensive angles a bit. And they're telling her, you got 3.
They're trying to sub her out. She says, no, I can't. I'm not coming out. I think she thought it was a 2-shot foul, so she didn't come out yet. So.
Yeah, well, I think she might have thought she only had 2 fouls, too.
No, she indicated to the coach, she
3?
said, that's my 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, they settled the argument finally and got her out of the ball game. Free throw's good. For the Millard Lady Eagles here with Cobry Penny putting up both of them and hitting them both. So contribution from the sophomore from the free throw line. Back to a 10-point spread at the 2.5-minute mark. Angle far side now. Layton Christian's got a double team going on and in trouble. Tie up there. Boy, I'm afraid it's going to be a lot different team for Layton Christian without Thomas on the floor.
Yeah, the thing that Layton Christian has gone to is they've tried to make a lot of more penetration now through that, because Millard's exterior girls have gotten a little bit lazy, and it's worked a little bit for them.
And then Millard turns it over. Pass came late. Maria Josie couldn't control the ball. And timeout taken by Millard. They can talk to the troops here, I think, about let's be a little smarter. That's what you're going to ask them to do, be smarter. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Millard County residents are accustomed to friendly service, quality grocery items, and convenient prices at Dwayne's Food Town in Fillmore. Dwayne's Food Town prides itself on providing the choicest cuts of meat in their meat department, assuring they offer the freshest produce available, and providing the best value on every grocery item in the store. Stop in and discover for yourself the hometown service and attention that you deserve at Dwayne's Food Town, located at 375 South Main in Fillmore. Proud to support the Eagles this year.
We're at the 2:17 mark here in the second quarter. Halftime show coming up. A presentation of Jones End to Mill Engineering, applauding teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment this season. 23-13, Millard with a 10-point lead. Layton Christian with the ball. Trying to get it down to single digits once again here. And the paint, and then they throw it away. High post got pinned in there, made the bad pass out into the angle, and so another turnover on Layton Christian. We've had plenty of turnovers in this ball game too.
Yeah, it's gotten real sloppy here in the second quarter for both teams.
Layton Christian extending defense. That leaves the high post open. Turn around and come to the angle here. Set, shoot, bounces off, no good. The follow-up out too hard. Went in with a lot of energy though. I tell you, that was the thing. Cobry went in with a lot of energy there, and it was just too much on the shot. Too much energy. She really got in the air to get that rebound. Pass to the high post, tipped away. High post didn't come to the ball. So it's a turnover on Millard. Crossover, Mesa makes the pass far side. And ball tipped into the air, taken down, and then right back to Layton Christian. Drive in the paint, whistle, and a foul on the Millard Eagles. That was on the drive by Jada Wims of Layton Christian. 2 foul shots coming up for her here.
Foul on Cobry Penny, just her first.
Setting at the free throw line. First one is no good. Rims off. So Layton Christian has missed a couple at the free throw line. They had all free throws in this quarter. All of their free throws, I should say, coming in this quarter. In that first quarter, they only had the 2 points. They've scored 11 in this period. And Wims for her second one. That one's good. It's a 9-point difference. At a minute 29. Right angle pass. Near side. Into the post, turn. Get it back outside. Kinley Penny. Skip pass down to the baseline. Then inside, back out to the baseline. Shot on the way. The air bounces off, no good. But much better offensive movement there for the Millard Lady Eagles.
Yeah, there really was. Good movement. Was able to get a nice shot at the pinch post, what, 10, 12 feet out. Much better movement.
So a minute 4 remaining. At 23-14, Millard the lead. They led by 14 at the end of the quarter. Second quarter, it's been more Layton Christian. They pass down to the post, turned around, and then whistle. And a foul and 2 shots coming up.
Wow.
Over, the defensive overplay was 2 over, and allowed the post player to kind of turn and look, which is Deanna Evans, a sophomore for Layton Christian.
They're trying to steal everything now, and a lot of reaching and grabbing instead of position with their feet.
Point. Free throw, no good. She'll get a second one here with 18 fouls on Millard, 7 on Layton Christian. That's illustrated there, that reaching and fouling with what's up there on the board. Second free throw good. 8-point difference. No pressure this time by Layton Christian. They'll come back, play defense tight, and the ball taken away by Miranda Soto. Soto will come up right-hand side, lay up. That's no good. The rebound, Layton Christian, put back off the glass and good. Is that Wims?
Yep.
That hit that one.
Jada Wims again.
4 unanswered points by Layton Christian. They've got it to within 6. Right side, now back off the screen to the inside, dump down in the corner. It'll hand fake, and now inside, little stutter step, baseline. Oh, that was a late whistle.
Wow.
Late whistle.
Wow.
Drug the pivot foot. I kept waiting for it, and it didn't come, so I thought, okay, she didn't get called, and then all of a sudden the whistle blew. Pressure in backcourt here by Millard. They get steal. Penny's going to come to the post. A little late getting it down to the left to back it away. Maria Josie now to Penley. Penny from the angle left. Hits. Three-pointer. Measured. And hit. That's a big one. It's a momentum changer right here. Ball tipped into the air by Cobry Penny right at the end of the half. 26-17. Millard with a 9-point lead at the end of the first half of play. Our halftime show coming up, presented by Jones Mill Engineering. And we'll be back here in 3 minutes.
Flowell Electric wants their customers to be safe around electricity. And here's a few tips. First, don't use an electrical appliance around water. Another tip is to call Blue Stakes to have utility lines marked before you dig in your yard. And never damage power company equipment because it causes needless power outages, creates safety hazards, and results in higher power rates. Flowell Electric, a proud supporter of Millard High School.
The Fillmore City Mayor, the City Council, and municipal employees fully support the education of our area youth. The city congratulates the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a successful year. The entire city is pleased to sponsor education and athletic competitions which mold the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City is behind the Millard Eagles 100% and wishes the teams the best this season. Happy to be a Millard Eagle sports booster. Fillmore City. Go Eagles!
At Farm Bureau, when we talk about protecting what matters most, we're not just talking about things with walls and things with wheels. We're talking about people, your family. Everything that's important to you is important to us. That's why our agents are ready to help protect your future and give you peace of mind today. Visit us online or just stop by to see how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
In Delta and Fillmore, contact Chad or Melanie to see how they make insurance simple.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, Manti, Utah Valley, St. George, and Monticello, they're committed to providing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, funding procurement, surveying, GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets, deadlines, and schedules. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professional shaping the quality of life. The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Miller, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco are happy to support Millard High School. Not only can you stop in for top-quality gasoline and oil products, but you can fill up on snacks, goodies, and drinks. You'll also find their irresistible, world-famous fried chicken and potato logs. Miller's can also service your vehicle with mechanical service or a new set of tires. And dine in on delicious and healthy meal selections at Subway. That's Miller, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco on the North I-15 interchange in Fillmore, proud to sponsor the player of the game.
Halftime show is presented by Jones & DeMille Engineering. Jones & DeMille Engineering sponsors local programs supporting academic and athletic achievements and building lasting relationships, and working passionately is a winning combination. Take a look at our game summary here. Millard jumped out to an early lead at 9-0 before Layton Christian could score, and then Millard got up by 14 at the end of the first period, 16-2. Outscored him in the first period. Then Layton Christian started finding a little bit of a stride. Outscored Millard 5-3 in the first almost 4 minutes of the quarter. Was a slow-going first half of the second quarter. And then it got down to a 9-point spread at 23-14. And then it was even at 23-17 momentarily. And then Penny hit that three-pointer to make it 26-17. So big as a 14-point lead and as small as a 6 here in the second quarter. And in that second quarter, Layton Christian outscoring Millard by 5 at 15-10. And the correction, I think, just got to be a little more focus and concentration. They kind of got away from what was exceeding. Millard didn't spend a lot of time in the locker room. I guess the coach just said, look, we just got to go out and play our game. We aren't doing it. Didn't do it in the second quarter.
Well, I agree with you. And Layton Christian had cranked up the intensity a little bit, but Millard got to where they were standing. They got that big lead, and they thought it was going to be such a cakewalk. And they started standing around, and so Layton Christian began to make a lot of penetration and some dish and stuff like that. And Millard got to where they're just reaching and grabbing instead of moving the feet like they did to begin the basketball game. And you know, you got Kenley Penny with 14 of the 26 points. If not for her, what would happen, you know, right now, because the rest are not contributing. And I mentioned you let that many points be on the floor that you've missed opportunities for, it comes back to haunt you. Millard should have 40 points right now with all the easy shots that they've had and have not converted.
We've got to look at our individual stats coming up. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on this Jones & DeMille Engineering show and then come back with a look at those stats.
Sahara Motors, just north of Delta, makes the vehicle buying process easy and stress-free just for you. Choose from 5 new brands under one roof and let the adventure begin. That's right, Sahara Motors has new Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram all under one roof to make the process quick and easy. Oh yeah, and an entire lot full of pre-owned vehicles completes the deal. Be sure to welcome Kaylin Sperry to the sales force at Sahara Motors, just north of Delta.
It's time to step out of one-size-fits-all medicine. Service Drug is now offering compound prescriptions that are uniquely personalized for you. The pharmacist at Service Drug will work with your doctor to personalize the dosage, and they can combine compatible drugs to simplify your medication schedule. They also feature flavorings that are child-friendly and eliminate unnecessary fillers to stop adverse reactions to medication. Ask your doctor how you could benefit from a compound prescription. And remember, it's Service First at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore.
Nothing like coming home.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home or farm ground. Signature Real Estate has buyers and sellers and a really hot market. Signature has irrigated farm ground, fenced pasture with stock water, and a dairy. If you have it and want to sell it, or don't have it and want to buy it, Signature Real Estate should be your next call. Call Signature at 435-743-8316 in Fillmore or 864-4700 in Delta. Hey, Signature needs more farm ground for their eager buyers.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
Halftime score, Millard 26, Layton Christian 17. Girls to a quarterfinal. Let's go to Dennis Aldridge to take a look at first half stats.
Well, first for the Millard Eagles, they started the scoring. Peyton Millard had a three-pointer earlier. That's all she ended up with, though. It was just 3 points. Then M. Thurman in the first quarter had a basket and one free throw, 1 of 2 from the line for 3 points. Cobry Penny came off the bench, and she ended up with 1 basket and 2 free throws for 4 points. But the thing that Cobry Penny did was the rebounds and the hustle plays and the extra balls that she picked up. And but you know, again, missed a few shots in close that should have been converted. Kinley Penny was the bright spot, 14 points, 3 three-pointers, 3 from the line with a great first half. And then Isabel George with just 1 basket for 2 points in the first half. And these bit players have got to contribute more so that the onus isn't on Cobry Penny alone. And, you know, and I watch them warming up out here again. They came out early to get some extra shooting in, but they weren't making a basket with nobody playing defense in front of them. And I think that's what the coach wanted, was a little bit of extra time to get used to that basket. When you're shooting against a basket when there's nothing behind it, that's a whole different perspective, and sometimes you have a hard time finding it. I'm making excuses for them that they don't know anything about. On the other side,
well, excuses work on both ends.
Autumn Mesa ends up with 1 point, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Tess Henry with the 1 3-pointer. Danielle Thomas, who in the first quarter was shut out completely because of the defense of Millard. Second half, she began to penetrate. She ended up with 3 from the line and 2 baskets for 7 points. And then Jada Wims, who in my opinion took over the glass offensively and defensively in that second quarter as Cobry Penny began to get a little bit tired. She ends up with just 5 points. But the rebounds again with a story for her. And then Deanna Evans it's 1 from 2 from the line for 1 point for her.
So there's a look at our stats here at halftime. And the winner of this ball game will take on the winner of Wasatch Academy and Kanab. That would be about a 5:50, giving you an approximation 6 o'clock game tomorrow evening. Maybe a little bit before that if they're on schedule. So yet tonight, the Kanab Wasatch Academy game coming up, then North Summit Enterprise and Beaver and Altamont in the nightcap tonight. That you get overtimes, takes you into the wee hours of the morning sometimes almost.
Yeah.
Hate those 9 o'clock ones. 26-17, it's Lake Christian, basket to our left. Millard to our right. Millard in light uniform. Lake Christian, darker uniform. They've got the possession. And Thomas on the floor to start the second half of play. And they'll survey that defense, kind of adjust at it, see what there is there. And then flash the post from low to high and then side. She kind of runs that little triangle thing. She'll start a little lower, come mid-post, then come to a side post. Just sitting in the side post right now, not really moving. So the guards are just passing outside. They look to that post down low and then try to go inside near to help defense. Nice. Peyton Miller got in on that one, then taken right back by Layton Christian. Dribbled right into a steal.
Well, Layton Christian's trying to run the ball into the low post and then turn and bring the defense, and the other post is supposed to flash down. And she made the pass, but the post didn't come.
Didn't come. Well, she was late to get there. Thomas, right-hand side, in the step. Now back out Thomas at the top. Now the far angle. Back out Thomas at the top to the high post. Then dump out into the angle. Three-point shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound, scrapping for it, and then going to get a foul call on Layton Christian's Miranda Soto.
Well, she's battling for the basketball, just ended up kind of tripping up Thurman going down with it.
So Soto gets her second foul, sophomore. And they make the dribble to the angle, shot on the way, long off the iron, no good, off the back iron. Rebound, finally ripped away. Well, I tell you what, when she gets a hand on the ball there in that rebounding department,
yeah,
Jada
Wims
let go.
Yeah, and the ball was rebounded handily by Millard, and they stood there, and Jada Wims just ripped it away from her, literally on the ripped part.
Far angle to Thomas. Back out top. Playing a double post kind of set there. Wims comes to the high post now. Near angle. Off from a screen. Try to roll off that one. It rolled out, didn't roll in. So they give it up. Tess Henry playing that other post along with Wims. Back outside. Top side. As they work to the far angle on the pass there from Soto. Now Thomas will exchange back to the top. Maria Josie, a little bit of defense out in the angle, then dribble down the baseline, back out Thomas. Be aware where she's at. Comes down in. Puts up the, when she sees that seam, she's going to go. She can pull up and shoot long, and she had a nice pin off downside. The defense slid over a little too late. And that's going to be a foul and put her to line the 5:56 mark here.
Third foul on Isabel George. But again, the first half, the posts were coming high, and it allowed the defense for Millard to be high and be condensed high. Now they put those posts, they've sunk them down. It's creating space in the middle. And so if the girls get outside, get lazy, and don't slide their feet, and she gets into a crease, it's going to result in a foul like it has right here.
And George picks up her third foul. She goes to the bench. Thomas hits the first free throw. Misses the second one. Rebound. Millard, long pass up the floor. Penny will come down the left-hand side. Shot up, good. And they get their first points of the quarter at the 5:45 mark. For Millard, 28-18, lead by 10. Thomas top, switches left hand. Tripped up in the paint. Ball picked up by Millard. Watch out, Thomas is lurking behind. Defensively, Josie comes through. Pass down into the far corner. Set, shoot there. Air ball, rebound taken down by Cobry Penny. Now to Cobry Penny in the angle. Out top to Kinley. Kinley drives right-hand side, tries to dump down to a teammate, and they'll get a charge call.
Once again, Jada Wims saw it coming, stood her ground, took the charge. Kinley Penny's second personal foul.
5:15 here in the third period. Riley Millard getting set to check in. Thomas works up at the guard spot for Layton Christian. Broadcast here on Centricom Channel 10, as well as Mid-Utah Radio and the streaming on Deseret News. Larry Masco and Dennis Aldridge with you. Shot from the angle, far side, no good on a three-pointer. The rebound taken away. Now that's aggressive rebound. Pulled away there by Kinley Penny. Here comes Cobry up with it on the dribble. Switches back to the left hand. Passes it down into the angle, set and shoot from the far side. Another missed shot by Peyton Miller, and the rebound. Here goes Thomas to work. Holds up, gets fouled from the backside. And Maria Josie going, why did I do that?
So are the coaches.
Yeah. Come around the backside. Get around in front of her and defend her. And Thomas to the free throw line. Be able to get a rebounder over the far side there. And free throws for Thomas, who got one of two the last time up. She gets that one very confidently. Thurman comes out. Riley Miller in. For Millard. A lot of contribution from a couple of the sophomores. Second free throw also good. 28-20, it's an 8-point spread. Long shot from the angle, that's no good. Rebound, Kinley Penny, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two here at the midpoint of this third quarter of play. Two shots for her here.
Miranda Soto, second personal.
Thomas playing with a little bit of foul handicap. Out there for Layton Christian, free throw good by Penny. And lineup change here for Layton Christian. We'll bring in Faith Mesa, a junior, to replace Miranda Soto. Layton Christian, number 3 team out of their region. And both free throws good by Penny. So again, a 10-point spread. Midpoint of the third quarter, Thomas works up against a little bit of a half-court pressure set here, just extending the zone. Back out Thomas, near angle. Thomas at the top. Far side.
That's what they're doing. I'm surprised that
Tess Henry there, who plays post some, and they've got her playing outside now. Back out Thomas. Tess Henry comes on a drive and got fouled by Kinley Penny.
Third.
3 on her now. You got to be careful. And that was way extended out there.
Well, again, it's a fact of not moving your feet. She just kind of reached out and tried to reach in and grab the ball, and just not able to reach that far.
Cadence Coyle checks in, another sophomore, and Megan Wade checks in for Millard. Inbounds Layton Christian in their own end. How about here? Get it down the low block, turn around, shot off the glass, rimmed out. That thing was down part way and came out. Work up on the dribble is Megan Wade. By Thomas, get it out top. Now far side, Coyle. Back near side, in the angle here. Top side, now to Miller. Coming to the top, Megan Wade. Shot from the angle. They've shot a bunch of them out there and missed every one of them so far. And a rebound again by Jada Wims, the authority of the boards. Down, bounce pass inside. Comes right into the hands of a Layton Christian player after the loose ball for a moment, and then loose on the court. Whistle will see a kick of the ball here. Outside official stepping in. It'll be inbounds for Layton Christian. Inbounds for Layton Christian underneath their basket. Get it to the cut through to Wims. Out top now. Long shot out there. Air ball goes out of bounds. After the missed long shot by Tess Henry.
Everything Miller's shooting right now is a 3-point shot, and the reason that is because of Jada Wims.
Crossover, and then a bank shot off the glass, and good for 2.
They got that on the fast break off the full court press, but
using the pass to do it.
Yeah.
32-20, they're up by 12 now. Outside for Layton Christian. Thomas tries to save it, and then it gets away from him, a turnover. I'll tell you what, Wims is a little bit underutilized, I think, offensively by Layton Christian.
I think so too, but defensively she's making such an impact in there. So Miller's not even trying to put the ball inside because of what Jada Wims is doing down in there on their post players.
She's a little bit tired right now. 2:41 mark here in the third period as Millard works it up, leading by 12. Working near side, now they'll go far side to Coyle. Down in the deep corner to Riley Miller, back to Coyle. Out top, Megan Wade. Right side, had a chance maybe to go down low. Now they get it down low. And a teammate, Gobry Penny, took it away from Riley Miller. Down in the corner, down near side of the angle. Set, shoot there. That one in and out. And the rebound, Layton Christian, down low with Miranda Soto. Soto working up on the dribble. Give it up to Thomas. Thomas backs away with their team down by 12. They were down by 9 at the end of the half. She wants to set her offense up here. Back out to Thomas. Crosses over, tries to make the penetration. Good defense there. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Layton Christian. Drive, baseline. And we've got a foul outside, I guess.
It was on the drive. Yeah, it was on the drive. There was some contact there. Megan Wade's second personal foul, but on the drive, she kind of herded her to the sideline. So the shot was blocked, but it was after the foul.
For Layton Christian, Deanna Evans checks in. Makes the inbounds pass to Wims. Wims dribbles into the paint, puts up a one-handed shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound to Millard. Riley Miller works it up. Inside turn, go off the glass. Nice move by Gobry Penny to get 2 off the glass.
And that was possible because they didn't take time. The pass were crisp to the open person for the layup.
So they're up by 14 again at 34-20 with 1:25 remaining here in the quarter, and a steal by Millard. They'll get it out in front. It could go up by 16. Shot no good. The put up. That's no good on the put back. And a rebound, Layton Christian. 2 chances, couldn't score it.
Opportunities lost once again.
That could have been a put-away game right there. They'd gone up by 16. Thomas. That ball tipped away, got it right back. They go to Layton Christian setting up offensively. 53 seconds remaining. Far side to Soto. Near side, Thomas. Now out top. Mesa, far side, Soto. Wants the post to come out high. Want to get to Pasteur, they do. She turns, loses the ball. Had it taken away. Making a move to the basket. After the steal, here come the Millard Eagles. And that ball's freelancing out there for a little while, but Millard finally gets control of it. Down to the near angle. That shot up there. That one's no good. They think out there. They're over 6, I think, out there in the angle in this quarter. We'll try it again. Same result after the missed shot by Miller, and rebound Layton Christian. Thomas might take a one-on-one move here. Going to drive baseline. Gets in trouble and gets a foul call down in the low paint. Very smart player, Thomas. He hesitated, then accelerated, and drew the foul and puts her at the free throw line with 5 seconds remaining. She's having a hard time holding on to her shoe, but she hasn't had any problem holding on to the basketball.
Yeah, Cobry Penny with her 3rd foul, too. So far in that offense, that charge versus offensive foul call, and me sitting here, I'm thinking each time they've gone the wrong way, you know.
Paula Umatoni is ready to check in here. And Thomas still working on her shoe. Flat tire out there. There we go.
In wrestling, that's a deduction right there. Having to stop to tie your shoes. Tie them up.
First free throw, no good, a little short.
So she's only missed 1 prior to that. That's 2 now that she's missed. She is such a good shooter. When she can't get loose on the outside for the outside shot, it sure makes a difference for them.
Second one, good. So 3.5 seconds remaining. Millard needs to push something here. Shot from the top, no good. That's the end of the quarter. Millard 34, Layton Christian 21. Back in a minute with 4th quarter action.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
We're into the 4th quarter now, beginning 4th quarter play. Millard 34, Layton Christian 21. Low scoring quarter. Millard had a 6-point run and they outscored Layton Christian at 34-21.
8-4 in the quarter, and the only scoring for Layton Christian was 4 free throws.
Here's a takeaway early in, and the shot off the glass, good, and the foul called. That is Miranda Soto just took the ball away. Millard out front, drives for the layup, and has a chance to go to the free throw line and convert a 3-point play.
Nice anticipation, taking the ball away and then going the length. Poor decision making on the other end.
Our chance for the free throw, and it's a little bit long and bounces off, and the rebound to Millard. Set it up offensively here. 34-23, leading by 11. Get it to the post, turn, try to come inside, off the glass. Nice move down there by Cobry Penny.
They got to get it to her quick and early and let her deal down in there before the defense can collapse and settle down in there.
2 nice shots inside that Cobry has done, converting shots that other Millard Eagles haven't been able to do. Ball tipped away by Millard by Cadence Coyle and back inbounds for Layton Christian. The winner of this one advances to the semifinals tomorrow. here at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield. Pass down in the post. Nice anticipation and steal by Cobry Penny. Cobry on both ends of the floor doing it here. Drive to the hoop. Blocked out of there by Wims. And a tie-up on the loose ball. Tess Henry of Layton Christian. So that will be possession here for Layton Christian. And back into the game, Autumn Mesa takes the place of Faith Mesa. Autumn, freshman, in for older sister, I assume. And Thomas across midcourt with her team trailing by 13. Back out to Thomas at the top. Far side, they'll keep working around to the two angles and into the point till they try to get something open inside. They come down low to Wims, turns, shoots. We've got a whistle. And a foul. So that's just on the turnaround. She's going to get 2 shots here for Wims. That's 2 fouls on. They don't have it up there yet, do they?
It's on Coyle. Yeah, it's number 2. It's her.
Oh, okay.
Well, they've got it listed as first, so I've messed up because I had it for 2. Cadence Coyle.
Okay. All righty. First free throw's good for Wims. And the second one likewise. We were saying a while ago, I think they ought to use her more offensively, and they've kind of decided to do that a little bit, and it's paying dividends for them here. Near angle, then the far angle. Penny drives baseline, puts a shot off too hard off the glass, but the follow-up is up and good on the rebound by Cobry. Cobry cleaning it up for her sister.
I'm sure she'll tell Mom that was a pass to her sister.
Yeah, you're right. Mom's not that gullible, is she? Near
No.
side. Far side. Out top, Thomas. Far side, in a couple of steps. Got pinned in a little bit, gets it right back out to Thomas. Out of the far angle. Now near side. From Soto, Thomas at the top. Down to the post to Wims. Wims loses it off her foot, turns around, has to get it back outside to Thomas. Thomas, oh, she had a notion to pull a 3 there. Baseline drive, and we're going to have a foul call on Millard.
Riley Miller this time.
That's going to be
her second.
A double bonus from next foul on. That's the 9th team foul. 2 on Layton Christian. 9 fouls here on Millard. And the free throws here for Wims, who just hit 2 of them a moment ago. And gets another one. Shooting very well at the free throw line.
She'd be 4 for 5 on the game to this point.
Second one, also good. She shoots a nice shot. 38-27, back to an 11-point difference. And timeout on the court here with the score 38-27 in favor of Millard. We'll be back in a minute.
Dearden Motor Company in Fillmore is staffed with a friendly crew that can help you find the car or truck you've been looking for. If you want a particular model, make, they'll find it for you at the best price in Millard County. Dearden Motor Company also offers premium service for your vehicle. And as always, they offer 24-hour towing, computerized tune-ups and diagnostic work, and light-duty diesel repair. That's Dearden Motor Company, 185 South Main, Fillmore. Call 743-6612. 743-6612.
Millard County residents are accustomed to friendly service, quality grocery items, and convenient prices at Dwayne's Food Town in Fillmore. Dwayne's Food Town prides itself on providing the choicest cuts of meat in their meat department, assuring they offer the freshest produce available, and providing the best value on every grocery item in the store. Stop in and discover for yourself the hometown service and attention that you deserve at Dwayne's Food Town, located at 375 South Main in Fillmore. Proud to support the Eagles this year.
38-27 at the 6-minute mark, just inside of it anyway, out of the timeout. Inbounds for Millard. Leading by 11, their biggest lead's been 14. Long pass, work it to the middle. Now try to see if they can develop something off the 2-on-1. Hang up on the middle, shot off the back of the iron, good. Cobry Penny. Cobry has been a leading scorer in this late going here for
she's the only one with
Millard.
Points in the fourth quarter, six points on 3 baskets.
that shot she hit right there can make Layton Christian kind of rethink their defense, too. That's kind of a press breaker. Almost get a steal. Comes off the foot, and that's a backcourt violation because it was last touch by Layton Christian. Now, it was made to happen by Cadence Coyle, but they get the backcourt violation. Nope, it came off the last touch by Layton. They want a referee conference. The player control, the last player control was front court, Layton Christian, tipped by both players, went back court, and so you're going to have to. It's going to have to be Millard ball.
Yeah. Got his explanation. He's good now.
Yeah. Inbounds Millard with Kinley Penny getting it in and back to her in the angle, makes the far pass in the near corner. Riley Miller now back to Kinley Penny. Set, shoot, could be a breaker, and it is. That could break the backs right there. 43-27 as she hits a three at the 5:14 mark. A lot of time to play yet, but that's a key one right there. Down low to Wims. Wims turns around, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, going to chase it down. Good job, Cadence Coyle. Cadence made that one mistake earlier in possession, but she's done some good things defensively and rebounding since.
Yeah.
And the angle, and will hold, and they'll go out top as they're up here by 16. Their biggest lead of the game. Near angle for Coyle. Now into the paint, now back to Coyle. We've got a whistle and a foul on one of the Layton Christian players.
Miranda Soto, third.
Yeah, number 4 picking that up. Third foul on her. Inbounds, that's a third team foul is all on Layton Christian. Get out to the elbow, now far side in the angle, back out top, now down in the corner. With it to the top side now with Kinley Penny. Far side, Riley Miller, near side with it in the angle. Far angle, long three-point shot on the way, a flat one. Rebound fought for, pulled down, whoop, whoop, and then thrown right into traffic. And here comes Thomas, one-on-one against Kinley Penny. Hangs in the air, stops, shoots, puts it off the glass for two. Hesitation move and got it in. Timeout on the floor. 4:14 remaining. 43-29 Millard, the lead. Back in a minute.
The Fillmore City Mayor, the City Council, and municipal employees fully support the education of our area youth. The city congratulates the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a successful year. The entire city is pleased to sponsor education and athletic competitions which mold the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City is behind the Millard Eagles 100% and wishes the teams the best this season. Happy to be a Millard Eagle sports booster. Fillmore City, go Eagles!
At Farm Bureau, when we talk about protecting what matters most, we're not just talking about things with walls and things with wheels. We're talking about people, your family. Everything that's important to you is important to us. That's why our agents are ready to help protect your future and give you peace of mind today. Visit us online or just stop by to see how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
In Delta and Fillmore, contact Chad or Melanie to see how they make insurance simple.
Our ball game 43-29. Appreciate all of our sponsors for this broadcast. Dwayne's Food Town, Stevens Feed, Miller Subway, Fillmore City, Flowell Electric, Carl's Jr., Sunrise Engineering, Roper Lumber, Centricom, Dearden Motors, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Service Drug, Intermountain Power, Sahara Motors, and Signature Real Estate. Millard working up here, 4:11 mark, nice pass. Finley made the pass, and then the shot was missed by Cobry Penny. And then we've got a whistle. And foul shots coming up here for Riley Miller as she made the offensive rebound.
Soto's fourth personal foul.
So free throws here are critical at the 4:06 mark, and got the first one.
Miller's first points of the game. Riley's first points of the game. That's a little surprising. She usually puts a few points up.
Gets her second one here. She had that funny little smile on her face after hitting that first one. And the second one, not so lucky on that one, but the rebound, Millard. And they'll get it out top. Set down into the far side, Penny. Good thing she has the height that she does, and then throws the ball away. So Layton Christian, they had a chance there to really take some time off the clock. Oh, there's a walk, and they missed it. All right, Layton Christian outside Soto, get it to Thomas and set up. Thomas, who's played with foul problems, has gone unscathed here, played well, and then they get the ball down low. Wims shot up, no good. Get it back again, put it up, got it and fouled. Wims stayed with it on the board. She is tenacious.
Yeah, she's tough inside.
And she'll go to the line with a chance to convert a three-point play here at the 3:38 mark.
That's Cobry Penny's 4th personal foul.
Wims, free throw. Could take this down to a 12-point difference. Bounces high up and in. So 44-32. Baseline and then almost stolen away. Bad pass there. And it'll be back in bounds. Last touch by Layton Christian. Inbounds, far corner. Penny comes to the high post. Take it back outside. Now down in the corner. Shot on the way. Bounces high, no good. And reach over. And the ball tipped down. Oh, and then slapped away. A lot of contact at both ends down there on things. And ball comes down to Layton Christian. That was a great rebound by Cadence Coyle down there. Up the floor, Megan whistle on the far side on the drive by Tess Henry. And she'll go to the line here. Foul called on
Kinley Penny, her 4th.
She's got 4. Kobe's got 4. 3:10 remaining and a chance now to get this to 10 off of the free throws of Tess Henry. By Layton Christian. First free throw good. They are perfect at the free throw line in this quarter.
And free throws is what's keeping them in them. They've actually got 3 baskets in the whole second
Yeah.
half. Everything else is free throws.
All free throws. Yeah,
And in contrast to that, Millard has 4 free throws in the whole second half.
Second free throw, no good. All free throws is all Layton Christian had in the third quarter.
Yep.
Long pass. Penny comes baseline, and there's the whistle and foul on Henry of Layton Christian on the drive by Kinley Penny.
Her 2nd personal foul.
Inbounds, Millard, 15 foul. And Maria Josie checks in. Cadence Coyle comes out. Inbounds in the corner. Kinley Penny passes up the shot there. So let's run some time here. We're up by 11. Let's just get some time off the clock. Up top, now Layton Christian told to extend. They'll come out to the high post. Now to the angle far side, back out top Penny. Skip pass near side.
Okay, if they're going to extend it, then Millard needs to look
Yeah,
at
look
Cobry
post.
Penny inside.
And a foul call. Let's see who's this on. It'll be on Thomas. No.
Yep, 20.
Yep, it is on Thomas. So
Her
now
4th.
we'll have 4 fouls. Have to be careful. The final 2:41. And timeout on the court by Layton Christian. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, Manti, Utah Valley, St. George, and Monticello, they're committed to providing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, funding procurement, surveying, GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets, deadlines, and schedules. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professional shaping the quality of life. The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
2:41 remaining, 44-33. 11-point lead for Millard. They led by 14 at the end of the first period, and they were up by 16 earlier in this quarter, but they've been outscored now 6-1 by Layton Christian. Get the ball into Kinley Penny, and it should work out to Megan Wade.
They're pushing out a man-to-man defense. Now's the time Cobry can go crazy because the number 30 for, I'm all messed up. Anyway, Wims is not on Cobry Penny. If they can get Cobry Penny the ball, she can wheel and deal in there.
At the free throw line, critical free throws here, Maria Josie now for Millard. Free throws going to become important for them. They get the first one there. And she'll get a second. Try to put her team up again by 13. And that one bounces off, no good. Last touched out by Millard. It'll be Layton Christian ball. Cobry Penny had a hand on it, but couldn't control it. So a 12-point spread. here with Layton Christian. Still got to make sure you take those threes away from Thomas. You do want to force them to try to pass the ball around. Wims looks inside, has to give it up outside. Shot from the angle there, off the back iron, no good. There's Wims again with a rebound. She can get in the air and she can turn and hit. She is athletic.
Yes. Having a tremendous fourth quarter.
Yeah, she really got in the air to clear that one and then hit a fadeaway shot. Puts her team within 10 at the 2:10 mark in the ball game. Give and go. Penny in the paint, steps through, got fouled on the run to the hoop. That's going to go on Tess Henry.
And what they had on the board last time, that would be her 5th personal foul.
I think she's kind of giving us the body language like she's done. And she is. She's fouled out of the ball game, Tess Henry. So they'll go shorter and quicker here probably. Thomas is out there with 4 fouls as well, and Millard's got a couple players with 4, including Kinley Penny, who's at the free throw line here for Millard. And it's Faith Mesa checking in for Layton Christian. This Layton Christian team, a lot of these players are going to be back next year for them, including Thomas. Williams will graduate though, and that's a big loss. Free throw good on the first one by Kinley Penny. And her second one also good. Back by 12 again. And then a steal on the inbounds. Taken down by Maria Josie. And then whistle on the far side. It'll be inbounds for Millard. That was a smart little John Stockton thing she did right there. Sneaky. And unanticipated pass to get it into the middle for Millard. They'll lump it back outside. There's a thought there for a moment for Cobre to turn and go, but nah, she says we're going to try to play a little possession ball right here now.
Well, with Henry going out of the game, they've switched the defense now, and Cobre Penny's being covered now by Wims. That's different.
They're playing out tight here on the middle. Now they come to the near side. Thomas on Cobre now, on Kinley that is. Now the pass comes to the high post again to Cobre. Back to the guard outside, Megan Wade. Megan needs to give it up, has it tied up. Left the ball out where player could tie her up, and that was Miranda Soto. Alternating possession will be Millard in here with 1:20 remaining, and they lead by 12.
The coach keeps telling them to come farther out, farther in. Millard needs to attack the basket here. I know they want to take time, but if they're pushing it this far out, there's room right there.
Right there to Kinley Penny. The pass was behind her, though.
Great play by Thomas, too.
Yep, and then Thomas up on the dribble, and then fouled and no call, and taking it away and going up the floor is
Megan Wade.
Megan Wade on that one, but there's a lot of contact in on that play. And a foul in backcourt on Maria Josie with 58 seconds remaining. Got real aggressive trying to make another steal.
Tried to sneak another one that got away from her. That's just her second personal, though.
That Thomas come to the other end and shoot free throws here with the clock stopped at the 1 minute mark, just inside minute. 49-35. Thomas free throw good, as you would expect. Her second one to come up here. 58 seconds remaining in this ball game. Millard with the lead. She makes this, and it'll be a 12-point lead. That one's short. The rebound taken down by Soto. Done losing the ball out of bounds on the far side. Millard ball. Millard inbounds with a 13-point lead. They'll have pressure right in the face of them here. Get it in backcourt to Riley Miller. Miller wants to work up on the dribble herself. Oh, they gave her the lane. She could have gone for a layup. Boy.
There's taking time off the clock, and there's taking advantage of things.
Yeah. She was so focused and on solo-minded on not going anything. She could have walked in there and put that one up. They'll put it right at her feet and off the feet of Riley Miller. That's on Maria Josie, that one. You can't pass it right at your teammate's foot from 5 feet away and expect her to get it.
That's right.
So a turnover there with 30 seconds remaining. This will be Millard's game. It's going to be reminded what the final score is here. Far side, under the walk, no call. Down to Wims. Wims gets it back out in the corner, gets it back again, and then passed it right at the feet of her teammate. And that was good defense down there. Wims knew the defending behind her was Cobre Penny, and Cobre was really set up well defensively.
But she's got to take advantage of that because Cobre Penny's with 4 fouls. She's got to go at her.
And up on the dribble comes Riley Miller. Hold it up, get it into the hands of Cobre Penny. Cobry with 10 seconds remaining to Miller. Thomas, she's not going to give up at all. She's chasing her right to the final buzzer. And then the back cut to Josie. Up off the glass for two. Josie will put the final points on the board as Millard will win it. 51-36 over Layton Christian. Girls basketball in the 2A quarterfinal. Millard 51, Layton Christian 36. We'll be back with our post-game show coming up in 2 minutes.
Millard, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco are happy to support Millard High School. Not only can you stop in for top-quality gasoline and oil products, but you can fill up on snacks, goodies, and drinks. You'll also find their irresistible, world-famous fried chicken and potato logs. Miller's can also service your vehicle with mechanical service or a new set of tires. And dine in on delicious and healthy meal selections at Subway. That's Millard, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco on the North I-15 interchange in Fillmore, proud to sponsor the player of the game.
Roper Lumber in Fillmore is your full-service lumber yard, appliance center, and Ace Hardware store in Millard County. Whether it's a fix-it project, building a shed or addition, or just regular maintenance on the house, the friendly folks at Roper Lumber Ace Hardware are there to help. They also carry a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances, including stainless steel models at incredible prices. For all your hardware and lumber supplies, visit Roper Lumber Ace Hardware, 95 North Main Street in Fillmore.
Sahara Motors, just north of Delta, makes the vehicle buying process easy and stress-free just for you. Choose from 5 new brands under one roof and let the adventure begin. That's right, Sahara Motors has new Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram all under one roof to make the process quick and easy. Oh yeah, and an entire lot full of pre-owned vehicles completes the deal. Be sure to welcome Kaylin Sperry to the sales force at Sahara Motors, just north of Delta.
It's time to step out of one side